And now it's time for Talking with Joe. Joe Rose is live from the WQAM studios this morning. Joe, no Giancarlo Stanton home run, so we're not going to talk about the Marlins. We are going to talk all about the Dolphins this morning, specifically those trade rumors. Jim Barry touching on it just a bit, talking about Jarvis Landry. Coach Adam Gase saying, no way, we are not trading this guy. But Joe, a quick Google search, there's all sorts of rumors out there. What's going on with this guy's contract? Why do they think he could possibly be traded?
Well, they weren't able to sign him, and everybody knew his contract could have been extended, but the Dolphins decided not to until probably after the season. And then if they're going to trade him, that's when it would happen. There's no way they trade him right now. I shouldn't say no way. I would be shocked, especially after Adam Gase has come out. You look at the weapons. He's one of their key guys on this team. He's got 288 catches in his first 3 seasons. He's a big weapon. He's a team leader. He's a spark plug. Makes absolutely no sense to trade this guy at all. Nothing you can do. If you're trying to win right now, you don't get rid of a 24-year-old wide receiver who's really talented. So I would be very surprised if it happened, especially after Adam Gase came out yesterday once again and said, we're not getting rid of Jarvis Landry. I've spoken to him, and I'm telling you, he's going to be on this football team. All
right, good to know. We like to keep him right where he is. Let's talk now about Dolphins cornerback Byron Maxwell. Tough game last Thursday night. Joe, and I got to say, one of the quotes I'm reading from him sounds pretty defeated. He says he doesn't really feel like he can control whether he's going to start or not. What's the other option if he doesn't start?
Well, I think everybody, first of all, read that. And there is a way you can control this. You can play better than you did last week when you're playing against Philadelphia. They want Byron Maxwell to be the guy. He played about 2 months of really good football, covered a lot of the top receivers in football a year ago, and did a nice job against Antonio Brown. Brandon Marshall and some other guys really shut him down. He's physical when he's on, and he can really take away a lot of their game. They just haven't seen that as much, and they need to. Tampa Bay's got some really talented wide receivers. They want Byron Maxwell to be the guy, but if not, they got a guy, Werner, who would be the third guy coming in and could take his position. But again, I think that's just a little bit of trying to get this guy going. They really want Byron Maxwell, and they understand they need him. They're going to need Werner down the road too. But those are clearly, along with Xavier and Howard, their top 3 corners right now on this team. And then I think there's a big drop-off with the rest of the guys.
All right, Joe. Well, let's see if Byron Maxwell can get back in control.
So let's just get him motivated.
Of his fate here. We like that. Hopefully talking about him will be like, I could do this. I could do this. Joe Rose, thanks so much. We will talk to you in the next half hour.
You got it.